You know, a lot of people think me and Quincy like hate each other or supposed to hate each other, supposed to be a rivalry or something, but
came back in the spring, basically like a whole different player, and I was just like, oh, like this is the him like we've been waiting to see. I mean, I could probably speak for Hendon on this one too, but like I came in like with a lot of hype, and like social media is definitely like a killer when it comes to like, especially at the quarterback position,
definitely.
just because
it's poison.
Everything you do is broadcasting. You know, you get the ball every single snap, unless it's like some weird play, but like you get the ball every single snap. Like, so I don't know. I think it's just not a lot of pressure, but like social media can kill you. Coming in with hype and not necessarily living up to the hype can kill you if you don't like know who you are like as a person, stuff like that. So I mean, you really got to be behind your coaches, your players, and just know that that group is the only thing that matters. And you know, like Twitter, Instagram, none of that stuff matters. So.
Definitely, because you definitely can get caught up in the hype on social media. You just got to block that out. You know, I try to stay away from that as much as possible during the season. But really, it's something that we've been doing all our lives, so there's really no pressure on us. We just go out there and have fun and do what we enjoy doing, day in, day out.
I don't know. It's kind of funny. So, like last fall, that was the first time I ever seen him. Like I knew who he was before I came, and that was like you struggled like a decent amount, and then you came back in the spring, basically like a whole different player, and I was just like, oh, like this is the him like we've been waiting to see, and then you got your shot kind of against Duke, but mostly Miami when you started, and then that's when like that whole like thing like just switched, and it was really cool to see your transition from like you struggling to you coming back in the spring and being like the player that everybody thought you were, and like even though like I wasn't starting or I wasn't the dude that like beat Miami, it was really cool to see like all your hard work from when you were struggling to when you became the player that you knew you could be, basically. Like it was really cool to see you become that person, and you know when everybody like kind of doubted you last year, and now coming back and like you're that dude now. It's just like it's really cool to see that. It's tough to not be the starter, but at the same time when you see somebody do that stuff, it's like you can't be mad that you're not, because it's working out for them like the way that the way this should. So.
Well, I appreciate that, Quincy. That touched my heart for real. But you know, a lot of people think me and Quincy like hate each other or supposed to hate each other, supposed to be a rivalry or something. But really, you know, I try to work off Quincy. Quincy got a lot of knowledge in the quarterback technique, and I try to pick his brains on a lot of stuff that he does as well. Try to pick up on his game, like throwing on the run. He's a great passer on the run. He can throw it off his right foot, left foot, behind his head, everything. But I definitely feel like we push each other to be the best quarterbacks we can be. We're in a film room. If one of us don't get it, we know who we can turn to ask for advice, or, you know, as far as just like on the friendship level, you know, we try to link up as much as we can.
Like to be behind somebody like you is like, it would almost make sense not to leave. Kind of like with like say Jimmy Garoppolo, like Tom Brady. It's almost like you're behind like the best person you can be behind. So like why leave and go somewhere else where, like say if I went somewhere else and like didn't start too, like then I'm behind somebody like that I necessarily wouldn't want to like work behind, or somebody that wouldn't be worth not starting for, if that makes sense. So I feel like just being here doing that, and then you know everybody else like our receivers, the coaches, you know the other players, they're really cool, and like it's really easy to get along with them. So it's like why leave this place and go somewhere and probably start at a place that I wouldn't like necessarily be happy at, or go to a place and not start somewhere that I wouldn't be happy at either. It just wouldn't make sense. So just the better idea is just stay here and, you know, be happy. So
Definitely. I definitely feel like the whole team is a brotherhood, and I'm so comfortable being here around y'all as the same way I am as my little brother back home. Just being around y'all just keeps my spirits up whenever I'm down or having a tough day.
Right.
So it just really just elevates me to want to push myself to the next level in academics or on the field. And you know, the coaches are behind us. They like our uncles,
right,
just giving us advice on what to do in life and on the field. So it's really home.
Tech is really a football school. I know you can definitely attest to this. Like walking around campus, like you just feel the love from everybody, especially if they know who you are. Like, but just simply wearing a VT football shirt, like that holds weight. And like whether we lose a game or beat Miami, it's like you get that love. Like, and it's really cool to be able to walk around campus and know that just because you play football, like people are gonna not necessarily acknowledge you, but like have respect for you for that. So
yeah, definitely. I definitely feel the love from the fans and everyone on campus. We could be in class and somebody might ask me, what's the game plan for this week?
Right.
And I was like, I mean, it's Monday. I don't know. We haven't had practice yet. But I feel the love from all the professors and, all the staff that's on campus, that they pay attention to the football team heavily. Like you said, it's a football school.
Designed roll to the right side for Patterson. Patterson has a lane. Patterson through that lane. It's Patterson with nothing but clean. Mountaineer in front of him. 15, 10, touchdown. Virginia Tech Hokies.
I feel like Corn is just like the mastermind of schemes and just like dissecting defenses and just slicing and dicing and just we can get him here with this and get him here with that. Like I feel like my football IQ has elevated a lot since being around him so much.
like say maybe like Boston College, like when Ryan was starting, we probably threw the ball 70% of the time, and then like you started, and then like we went down just like a little bit, but like it was like perfect for you, and like Ryan, like he throws like the crap out of the ball, so like that's his thing. Like you like kind of both, so like he definitely like tailors toward like whatever we're good at, and I think that's like a really cool thing because like you get in the game, you feel super comfortable. Like Ryan's comfortable just throwing the ball, so I feel like he puts us in like the best position to be us basically, and like that's how we win games, like being comfortable and just feeling like we're playing ball, like we should be.
The way he approaches us and kind of asks for our input on what we want to run in the game benefits us in the game. Like you told him what you liked Carolina, you told him what you liked Notre Dame, and you was executing.
Right.
Everyone has the right to their own opinion, and Coach Corn is just trying to put us in the best positions to make plays. Sometimes it's on us that the jet sweep doesn't go right, or
I mean, I don't know. It's like the little things that people don't see. Like jet sweep, like if we send somebody in the jet, like it's not always supposed to be a handoff to the jet. Like we could have messed it up or something like that. I don't know. And then when it does work, everybody's like, oh my God, like I'm glad he ran the jet sweep that time. But when it doesn't work, it's like, oh, he's jet sweep king. Like if people gonna complain about it, like then don't be excited when it works. Like just,
definitely, yeah.
Just stay
keep that same energy.
Right, exactly.
We talked about preparation. Preparation is over, baby. It's time we get to go play. Okay, we're gonna go play with composure. That does not mean we don't play with emotion. That means we play the next play. That's what we've done post-Duke, and that's what we're gonna do forever. Go put that on display for everybody to see. Yeah.
He knows how to connect with every player on their level. So when he's talking to me and you, he can get fired up sometimes because we're fired up a lot of the time when we're playing. He really just wants to bring that dog mentality out of you and just get you to reach your max potential.
Like for example, like you started most of the year, and then like when I started against Notre Dame, like I felt that same like energy he gave you. It wasn't like, oh, Hendon's hurt, Quincy starting this game. Like let's change it a little bit. It was kind of like the same stuff. So I mean, I feel like he's a player's coach, and regardless of what you see on the field, it's completely different. Like in the locker room or the talks that we have, like one-on-one and stuff like that. So.
Overall, he just a genuine guy. He expresses his emotions just like everyone else. When we win, we're up in spirits. When we lose, we might not be as high in spirits, but he's still gonna have that chip on his shoulder just to come back the next day and work hard. So, I look forward to the Fuente turn up in the locker room after the game.
I mean, and to speak on Miami, like to see you start that game, and like the energy I felt after winning that game. Like it was cool to see that he like kind of felt the same way. I mean, he's probably more fired up than most of us, where like he was on the bus screaming and stuff, and it was just cool to see like that he's not that dude on the sideline with the head in the gum that just has like no facial expression. But I don't know that he does like actually care. Like when we do win games like that, where we came in and nobody thought we were gonna win, and then we ended up winning. It was like really cool to see that he was like happy for us and like happy that we got it done like the way that we did. So.